Hi everyone, and welcome back to Lesson 4 of the New York School of Design's Intro to Digital Design. My name is Vidal Saifali Valencia, and I'm a fashion designer here in New York City. Within these 15-minute videos, we aim for you to learn the procedures, methods, and techniques utilized by fashion designers within CAD software. Today's video, we're going to be talking more about Photoshop, and we're going to be revisiting some of the tools that we introduced back in Lesson 1, except for now we're going to show you how you can apply them more so to your own work, and how you can utilize these tools to make improvements to your sketches, or your illustrations, or any other files you take into Photoshop. And so we're going to talk about the Marquee tool, and the Marquee tool is up here, right next to the Move tool. If you long press the Marquee tool, you'll see you can select one of 4 options between rectangle, elliptical, single row, or single column. We're going to focus on rectangle and elliptical. In general, it's fairly straightforward as to what the Marquee does. It can be used to select sections. It can be used to select certain areas, cut them out, paste them. You'll see more of the applications in a moment. But it behaves very similarly to some of the shape tools in Illustrator, in that you can utilize it as a free-handed selection, or you can hold Shift in order to get a perfect shape, whether that be with the elliptical a circle or with the rectangular a square. So you can see it's creating a perfect circle here. Or you can press Option in order to drag from the center of your cursor, so from where it began, so it's starting there. This will create if I'm holding Shift again, but it will create a elliptical or a rectangle from the center, and if you hold Shift again, it will, again, maintain the perfect dimensions. Now, let's say we want to cut some of our sketches out. And so what we can do is I can take my Marquee tool. I can make sure I have my sketch layer selected because I want to be working on the sketch. I can go up here, click Copy, and I can click Paste. And that is going to paste the selection onto a new layer, which is now layer 3, which, as you can see, it has selected the section from my Marquee tool and pasted it onto a new layer. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Again, you can utilize copy, paste. You can also use cut. And so cut is actually going to remove it from your selection. And so it's removed it from my image here. And then I can just paste again. And now it will be, again, on a new layer because it's pasting into a new layer. And it will now be movable as such. So I'm just going to return that to where it was. Additionally, with editing, utilizing the Marquee tool, you can make a selection, and you can then click the Move tool up here, and this will actually just cut it straight out, but keep it on the layer. The tricky thing about this is if I were to deselect this now, this is no longer movable because it has maintained it within the one layer, and this is where the sort of editability becomes obvious, because if I wanted to move this like this to be more in front or make some arrangement change within my composition, now this is all one layer and I've lost this half of my sketch. So I'm just going to undo what I did. So you can utilize things like the Move tool with the selection in order to just kind of like freely move things, but that will be more kind of case by case in terms of function, and in general it is still safer to just keep things on separate layers. Additionally, you can actually use the Marquee tool to freely select sections of your sketch or of your photo or image, and you can make pretty significant changes to it by making the selection. And then you can go up here to, let's see, we want to go to so you can actually make some pretty significant changes utilizing the Marquee tool. And again, this is going to be kind of case by case. But if you go up here after you've made a selection to transform, you could do something like scale, and that is going to allow you to freely transform based on just the section you've selected. And so this can be really useful if you're editing inspiration images or sketches or different other tools. And freely transforming within sections that you've selected can be a unique way to just make some quick changes to an image. I encourage you to play around within the softwares to learn some more, and I will see you in the next video. Talk to you then.